Stop. Don't get faster. Quit rolling. Stop it. There's one. It's gone. Back to mid-10, y'all. It's a little after 3. I am about to blow this baler out good. I haven't blowed it out good in 2 days. So I need to blow it. I got a bunch of dust in it. It is hotter than 2 rats in a wool sock, if you know what I'm talking about. It is hot out here. So we are going to blow this thing off good days because it's so hot. Check the bearing, should be fine. Grease it good, an oil change before it gets started. And if you can't tell, it's smoking hot out here. I've been out here long enough to put fuel in the tractor, I didn't sweat it through my shirt. This has got to be done. And shut the tractor door, keep the dust out of the tractor. And we'll get this thing blowed off real quick. Found a stick. It's better than it was. My face nasty. Yeah, pretty nasty. Okay. That should be good enough for a day. Now I can see all the grease fittings. And I will go get the grease gun. We'll get a grease. Get it oiled. I did find out you did that one stick. It was stuck up in here somehow. I missed that. Dang rake man raked it up. So that's why I try to blow it out every day to find stuff like that. Find breaks or anything. Everything looked good besides that. Got actually a good grease gun here, so I can get to pump this thing all day long. Start to grease. Okay, got everything greased. Got grease on my face, of course. I always get grease on my face. So, one thing I started doing with this baler is I grease it with the back of it open. Why? I got it all over my face, so I gotta wipe my face off. Dadgummit. There is 1, 2, 3 grease fittings right here under this, which I can get to real easy with the gate open. If I don't, I'll take this shield off to get to it, which is 3 bolts. You gotta take off 1, 2, and 3, and the shield comes off. I don't know why they put bolts in the shields. Should put clip pins so they come off easier. And there's 1 grease fitting behind on that double pulley, double chain right here in the center. That gear's gotta be set just right to get to. I can get to it on bottom. If I can get to it on top, I gotta take this panel inside off of. Luckily it's on the bottom this time. So I cannot get to those grease fittings there because 6'4" ain't tall enough to get to it evidently. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and turn the chains on, turn it on and grease the chains, close the gate, and then come back and grease those. So that's the steps I've been doing with it. Seems to work a little better. So tip out there for you guys greasing your baters. It works, it makes it a little quicker. Otherwise I'm pulling shields off with a wrench. And again, that's one complaint I have. They should put clips on these shields to get them on and off if you have grease fittings behind them. I mean, it just makes sense because you're going to be in there. If you ain't got grease fittings, I understand bolts. Grease fittings though, so you need clip pins. It's ready to go now. I'm going to step in Mom's house here and fill my water glass up. Yeah, I've changed shirts. That was nasty. So I have changed shirts. Washed my face off some, got all the grease off of it. I got the bell counter reset on the baler. Baler's ready to go. It is 5 till 4. Yeah. Got my water glass full. We are ready to go. It's about, I looked at the thermostat here on the shop just a second ago. Thermostat outside in the shade says 89 degrees. Inside the shop on the wall said 105. But that's on a 10 wall in the shop, so it is what it is. It's probably closer to 92 or 3 out here in the sun. In the shade is 89. It's not really that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Well, it's Tennessee. It's just humid. Can't get a daggone heat off of it. Can't get sweat off of it. It's just, whoo, it's thick. That's what it is. I sat here for a few minutes, you sweat through your shirt. Tip for anybody coming in Tennessee, keep a spare shirt around so you can change t-shirts. If you know, you know. Just sitting down here in the shade for a minute. I got out and checked the temperature on the tractor. She's a little warm, not hot. She's a little warmer than I wanted to be. So we sat down here for a minute. I sat down here for 10 minutes, cool off some in the shade. Since I'm down here on this creek bottom down here. Got a little creek right over there, and got a good shade spot here. So we just sat here in shade for about 10 minutes, let it cool off there idle. So it just got a little warm down here. I think it, well, it just got a little hot. Warm air, it's hot out here today. Ain't nothing about it. I mean, it's just hot today. That's why I have a temperature gun here. I'm getting out, check it every. I just reach around, open door, check it every 30 minutes, so I make sure I ain't getting too hot. And like I said, it wasn't overheating. It's just a little warmer than I wanted to be. I figured it would be because it just lays. I think it's definitely the hottest afternoon. It's starting to cool off some now outside. I mean, it's almost 5 o'clock. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit. The shade's getting a little longer out there. That'll help some. I like to. I'm trying. That's why I'm down here on these creek bottoms. Where I got some shade to bale in for a little bit. First up, I'm bale in the shade down here and get down here before I get a dew on the grass. Cause I get a dew down here first. So they'll come and taste down here quick down here at the bottom. So I'm gonna get these knocked out. I got one little field knocked out already, which wasn't much. It's like 2 bales. This one will be a few. Take about 30 minutes to knock this one out here. Then I'll get up on the hilltops in the sun. That's where there's no shade at. That's where I'd really watch it, but it should cool off a little more by then. Why not put string on? There you go. You're not putting string on. That did not put string on. I was wrong. That was put string on. The string has jumped off that one roller. So it did get string on. I just checked it though. So I'm about to try to check it and have to throw a bale away. Ready to go. We're gonna stick in this. We're gonna stay back in this little section of this field right here in the shade for a minute. I get all this picked up. Not a lot back here. We'll get this picked up. Then we'll go into the next section. I know Alex over today, when he's cutting hay with that 2955, I think he stopped a couple times, parked her in the shade and let her cool off because she got a little warm on too. So it's just hot out here. Everything's kind of running hot. That 50-40 ain't been running hot because we ain't been running it hard. You're pulling a hay rake with it. You're running 13, well, you're running about 1,500 RPM to the field. You're not really running that hard. So you're not pulling that much. So you're kind of idling to the field and get the radiator's cleaned out good in so it ain't got hot. But baling tractor and the hay cutter, you gotta throttle out, let her heat. So she gets warm. Main thing is keep an eye on it. I ain't no use to get it too hot. I think I'll reach out and check it about every 15 minutes. For now, if I feel comfortable with it, about 6 o'clock, 7. It don't take that long to check it. And if it gets a little warmer, I'll go park her. If it gets a little warmer, I won't. I'll go park her in shade for a while. It just slowed me down someday, but it's better to slow me down and blow a motor up in a tractor. I don't need that. I don't need that at all. I was editing videos today, and I realized that I videoed that that grabber green stripe I put on these string markers back here, or string holders, whatever you want to call them, string guides. I realized in the video you can't see that green and gray difference very good. It shows up real good with the naked eye out here, but and then it'll show up on video. So I think I edited that part out just because it didn't show up good. But with that being said, that green paint is showing up really good. It's showing, you see the movement better in it when it spins. It's a better contrast. So I like that. I think yellow would have worked real good too if I had yellow, but I have yellow. Yellow probably showed up real good. It's that gray. Probably show up a little better because it's a brighter color. But grabber green's what I had, so that's what we went with. So other than that, it does look better with that. There's another bale. There we go. Okay, we are out of the bottoms and on the hills. We'll see what they do. I talked to Alex some. I raked them all yesterday. He said if I didn't feel comfortable baling them, don't bale them. I think I could bale them. We'll take our time with it. I'm not in a hurry. I mean, it's still hot day, push her too hard. I'm not in a hurry with it. We're just gonna run through here. If it feels good, then we'll bale it. If it don't, we won't. How about that for an answer? So we'll get these ends knocked out real quick. Not real quick, just side. Good thing is temperature's dropping now. See what I say the temperature's supposed to be. 93, supposedly. Don't feel like 93 out there. It's cooled off some. But it says 93. I've dropped down a range, so I'm not running third range anymore on these edges. I'm running second range. I'm gonna run a little slower through here because second range, third gear is about where we're running on third range. First gear, I want some slower gears to build on these hillsides here to build slower down a little bit and easier through here on some spots, especially these rough spots. As you can see, I'm dancing a little bit in the cab. We're gonna move through here though. I think what I'll end up having to do, think about it already, I'm gonna have to watch this bale. When it gets, these bales, when they get close to, when it beeps and says I've got it close to the bale, I'm gonna have to drive up on these flat spots and just bale my way up there and kick that bale out of there. So I don't lose these bales. So make it a little awkward baling, but it is what it is. Don't want to be digging one out of woods. So I am not halfway down this field yet. I have got, because I've stopped twice now, let the tractor cool off some. Again, it's not overheating. It's just getting warmer than what it usually runs. And it's getting hot today, and it ain't no use of blowing the motor up over a 40 roll of hay. So I'll take my time and do what we can today. Up on this hilltop, I may be able to get some of this stuff after it gets dark because hay may not come in case, so I may be able to run some after dark tonight, which may be okay. It may work out good like that. Tricky is right now, I'm trying to turn the air conditioner up a little bit. It's not up, I guess down, so it's not so cold in this tractor. Every time I get out, if I'm not careful, I get used to being cool in there. It's such a good air conditioner in this tractor. It's fogging my glasses up when I get out. I don't realize it's cool in here, so I'm trying to get a little bit warm in here. So my glasses don't fog up when I get out. It's kind of aggravating, your glasses fog up when you get out. So this spot up here, I'm pretty sure I can bale after dark if I got to. So I'm worried about this hillside here. This one over here I'm working on. Once I get my rows cut out, so I want to get that done. This hillside done, this one over here, then I'll come back and get this last, I think. I think that's a plan. Sound good? All right, it's a plan. Something to shoot for. If I don't get done baling today, I'm gonna be close to it. What I'll do tomorrow is I'm gonna come home and start raking the next field and rake until I get done, then get the baler out, because it's gonna be hot again tomorrow, and it'll be 6 or so before I get the baler out probably. By the time I get everything else raked, that gives some time to cool off some. I may just run a little bit later at night, get a little less sleep. That's fine, I don't need no beauty sleep anyway. Beautiful enough. Any more beautiful than my wife won't be able to stand it. Stop, don't get faster, quit rolling. Stop it. There's one, it's gone. I set it way up here. Dang it. Damn it. That's, ugh. That's not deep ditch too, but it ain't coming out. That is a deep ditch right there. Bet you can't see the dang up hay bale in there. That went in right there. Yep, that one ain't coming out. Okay, we're about to have another one here. We're going to drive back up top of this hill and try this thing again and belt our way back up it. Because dadgummit, wasting my time running them off of the ditch down there. I don't want to sit here all afternoon rolling in a freaking ditch. Sorry, frustrated. That's my bad. It's, again, aggravating because I set it so it wouldn't roll off. That's, oh, these bales come out of Baler are tight enough, they roll like a devil sometimes on a little slope. That's a good tight bale. Good gracious, they roll. That John Deere Baler did not roll that that far like this. Okay. We're on top of this hill here. See, facing back too. So hopefully, if it rolls, it'll roll back and hit that bar on the back of the baler. Okay, I see, it's not moving. Good, that's the trick. We'll just have to move up and down that burn hill. The hillside looks steep on a video? I don't know. We tried. It's about the best shot I can get of it. Well, the good news is the tractor's running cooler now. It is, what time is it? It's 6:15, so the tractor's finally run what I would consider a decent temperature. So I'm not too worried about it anymore. I won't really worry about it to begin with. I just didn't like it running. The temperature was. I didn't trust it. Anyway, it's running better. So I ain't gotta worry about it anymore. Now I can run some. Get off this stinking hillside, which may or may not show up on a video. I'll try to get some shots of it. I don't know how it come across. It's hard to capture those hillsides around here sometimes. But got the shots. So we'll roll on here, see what we can get knocked out in the next hour and 45 minutes. I hope I get to it. May or may not, and then we'll see what kind of dew comes on the ground up here on this hillside up top. We may be on this hilltop up here, we'll try to knock these hillsides out. Again, we'll have to run a little slower on them, which will take longer, but we'll do what we can. Well, if you can see right there, that's a freaking big pile of hay. I know I put string on it. I'm trying to figure out where it came from. I don't know. I think I pick it back up though. Most of it. I'll push that small roll off in the field. So let's ease down there. And get a little lower gear. Or ease down there and pick that back up. Put that back in a bale, I think. Actually, let me get out and make sure I get my string in first. That's what I need to do first. Let me get out and look at it, make sure I got no string in it. I don't need to bale up a bunch of string to feed the cows. Okay. I got a string out of it. Evidently, it came off top of a hill up here a little farther than where I was. I think that's where I saw the trail come from. And it got to where it's at right there. Basically got fast enough, it blew up, blew the string off of it. Don't say that every day. So, what do I want to do here? What am I going to do here? I think I can run really slow and pick this back up. Make a bell out of it. The trick is really slow. So we're just ease through here. I may have to pick the intake up. I'll watch it. I can run the intake high. Looks like it's too much. Yeah, let's run the intake up a little bit. So I've got my intake picked up, so I'm not picking it completely up off the ground, which is fine. I'll leave some on the ground, I don't care. We're just gonna ease through here. Let's see what we get picked up. I'm in a bad spot there. I'm off center. I gotta scoot over something. I'm gonna jam it up. There you go. Go in there easy. Little bites. Little bites. There we go. See what we're doing here. Easier through here, let her get little bites. And let it pull in there while it wants to. Now eat it. See, it's eating it. Just little bites at a time. Trick is to stay square with it so I'm not running over too much with my pickup tires. I'm getting most of it picked up. I won't get all of it. Don't need all of it. Just want most of it picked back up. Yeah, we got most of it. I got 46 inches out of 58. And we'll call it good. We'll call it good. The only thing I gotta remember now is note to myself, this baler does not have an option to change the bale count by one. I can reset it to 0 and start again. That John Deere baler, if something like that happened, I could go in there and turn the bale count down or up, you know, change the bale count if I want to on that current run. Not overall bale count on baler, but just on while it's currently running. Which come in handy when I change fields sometimes on landlords. Went to somebody else's field, I forgot to change the bale count. Well, guess what? I could go in there and change the bale count manually. You know, but you do that if you did. You do it if you did 1 or 2 bales. So this one I can't. So I got 26 bales there right now. I got to remember I don't have 26 bales. I got 25. I got 26 back in here. So bale counts will be off of 1 when I get done with this field. That doesn't make that mental note. Dip it on top. We'll get over another gear. We'll move on. It's getting dark. Let's see if that helps. Let me turn the light on. Oh, I got a light. Does that help any? That helps some. It's getting dark, folks. It is 7:34. I'm close to being done. I've got all of it, just like I want to. I got all these ends, ridges done where it come in due, or would it come in case quick. I'm on this hilltop here right now. I'll get it done that long as everything holds together. Maybe after dark, but I'll get it done. And I'm back on this hilltop here, and it's a lot smoother and not steep those hills over there, so I can run now. I was having to creep around through there a while ago. But we're going to finish up here in a minute, and we'll go to the house. Come back tomorrow and start raking some more hay. So I think I'm going to leave you guys right here. As long as nothing happens, I'm going to leave you right here. Appreciate you guys joining us. Hey, remember, thumbs up that video. The light come on better there, didn't it? Huh. Top rider. Hit that subscribe button down in the corner. Went off again. Oh, back on. I didn't like the bum. As always, good Lord willing, we'll catch you on the flip side. Till next.